It's March. What have you done so far in 2024 that is helping you become closer to the ultimate version that you are striving to be? Have you checked off any of those to-dos on your to-do list? Are you staying true to your resolutions? Are you trying to truly be the best version of yourself? Are you just getting through the day? Are the moments, days, weeks just passing by and you truly feel like life is passing you by? And how do other people seem to have these wonderful months, be so productive, doing these great things, investing in themselves, investing in others, while you feel the moments are spent and you have no time for anything? This video is for you and for everyone, because we are going to reset. We are going to set some major intentions for March. We are going to reset for the month and focus on what needs to be done. Everything else can fall to the back. What is it that you want to accomplish for yourself, for your life, for the ultimate best version of you for March? We're going to go ahead, we're going to talk all the things, and we are going to reset for March 2024.
Take it away, take it away.
I have a list. I had to look for it. Got my planner here. But I wanted to set down a list for my monthly reset. Now, I try to do, I'm gonna be honest with you, I am a weekly reset person. I am a weekend reset person. I love a good reset routine, and a monthly reset really just helps me get a kind of overview of what's happening for the month. And then I will go in and I will make my weekly resets, kind of make sure the monthly resets are getting done, if that makes sense. So I make little lists for different compartments in my life that I have to focus on, that are important, that need to be done. And as the week starts, every Sunday, every Monday, however you want to do it, I go through and I make a weekly to-do list, and then I go through and do a daily to-do list. If you're not a pen to paper type of person, you can do all the electronic stuff. You know, people get really into the razzmatazz. You can do all that stuff. I don't know how to do that, honey. I just take a piece of paper and I write everything down, and then I use my planner. I get my planners usually at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx. This one was $7.99. I really like it. It has a like monthly breakdown, and then it has the weekly one, and it has nice compartments to draw on, and you know, all that stuff. So I really do enjoy that. But I wanted to sit down and do a March reset. I also want to run a couple ideas past you guys, because I really want to do a book club, but I'm gonna get to that. So if you're looking for a book club, please stay here, because I want to talk about that. But before I do anything, I say, okay, March, what is going on in March that's important? So for me, it's my wedding anniversary. I have 2 people's birthdays. I have Easter. My taxes are due this month. I got spring break for my kids, and it's St. Pat's Day. St. Patrick's Day is just kind of like whatever, but I usually like to make a corned beef and cabbage type thing, and I invite my in-laws over. So that's why I have it down. But what's going on for you in March? March for me is an expensive month, because like I said, I have my brother-in-law's birthday, my sister-in-law's birthday, my wedding anniversary, and it happens to be Easter as well, and we do little trinkets for the kids. And then we gotta pay taxes. You don't know how that goes. I don't even want to think about it. We ain't even gonna invite that negativity into the video, but it is what it is. You can't outrun Uncle Sam. You know what I mean? IRS, they stick around. Don't try to fool them, because they're gonna get you in the long run. I'm just saying. So first thing on our list is none other than finances. How is your finances looking? Have you guys filed your taxes? Have you guys thought about filing your taxes? Have you guys gotten everything together? For us, that is what we're doing. We are getting all of our stuff together and taking it over to our CPA. We're gonna get our taxes done, so they are done before the deadline. And whatever the case may be, we had to wait for some documents to come in from like schools and investments. You guys know how that is. But we have our appointment set, we got everything ready, and we are dropping off our taxes. Here's your reminder: do not wait until the last day. Make your appointment, get it done, okay? Get it done. It's just rip the Band-Aid off. One of the other bigger finance needs that we need to address is braces for Sophia. So Sophia is my middle daughter. She is 8th grade. She's going to high school next year, and we usually do braces in 8th grade. So luckily for Sophia, she doesn't need so much work as her older sister did. So for Sophia's treatment is going to be really short, but I've been saving, so I want to pay them off cash, and they give you a little bit of a discount. So if you are like me and you have kids that are at that age where orthodontia is a thing, you might get lucky and your insurance might cover it. My insurance only covers, I think, $2,000, and then we pay the rest out of pocket. If you look into it, we're going to the same ortho for all 3 of our daughters, so we get a family discount because I have multiple kids with them, and then they will give you a discount if you pay in and make sure you ask, but my dentist or my ortho does a discount if you pay the upfront cost, like in cash or whatever. If you pay it up front, then you get a bigger discount. So we ended up saving, I think, like, it's not huge, I think it's like $600, but $600 is nothing to, you know, look away from. So if you are there, I feel you. I did payments for my oldest daughter, and I think her treatment ended up costing me $7. I think Sophia's is going to cost me about $5, but Rhea did need a lot more work than Sophia's, and her treatment duration was, I think, about almost 3 years. So Sophia's, I think they're saying, is going to be about 10 months. Another thing, since we do have a kid graduating this year, we have a lot of fees. It's not nearly as close to the fees that we had to pay for Rhea's senior trip. Oh, senior year is super expensive, honey. If you have a senior, especially if you have a girl, good luck, because prom dresses, all that stuff. If you guys are in Illinois and you are looking for a prom dress, check out a place called Prom Bay. Yeah, Prom Bay. None of their dresses are over $500. They're super good. And I know $500 is a lot, but people were paying like $1,000. It's crazy. Definitely check them out. So for Sophia, we have to pay her 8th grade fees and get her all set to graduate. Still, I mean, it's really weird to me because I was talking to a lot of people. A lot of schools in a lot of areas don't charge fees. Like, we have to pay to enroll our kids in public school. Public school isn't free here. Nothing's free in Illinois. I don't know if that's just a thing, but we pay, you know, high school, it was about like $500 to $600 a year just to enroll. In grammar school, it's about $350 to enroll them. So it's crazy, but I guess not a lot of people do it. And then Rhea was invited to join a sorority, but it's Theta Theta, I don't know what it is. It's like the honor roll society for sororities, and she was invited to join it. So by joining that, it gives her a lot of opportunities to take advantage of a lot of scholarships, a lot of things. I think it's a really great idea. It's not like a on-campus, you know, sorority, but I think it's a really good way to have on your resume, have on your transcripts, a lot of good marketing, you know, people and stuff like that. I think it's really great. So we're going to pay that fee and get her enrolled in it because I think it'll be really beneficial for her while she continues her education, because Ray is eventually going to go on to get her master's as well. Sorry, I had to take a break and scream at my dog. Spring has sprung here and he's going crazy. Sorry. All right, now we're going on to my family. So each one of my categories, your categories might differ. So I have my finances, my family, and then I have some goals for myself, for my house, and then for myself and stuff like that. So next one for me is family, because again, in March, it's a lot going on. So we also have spring break for March. Now, if you guys like to do little vacations, or you just like to do little activities with your kids to keep them busy, something fun, that's always something to look at. I don't do any of those things. Maybe I'm a bad mom, but it's really expensive. We do have like free museum days and stuff, free zoo days. If you guys check your local areas, there's a lot of free activities. I've tried to do like the free museum days, and every time we try to go, they're at capacity and we can never get in. So we never really been successful in that, but it might be beneficial for you, especially if you have little ones. You can check out like the, what do you call that? The like library and stuff like that. What we are going to do is we're going to do some spring shopping. I like to take my girls like mid-season shopping. So this is where we'll get like some shorts, some t-shirts, and sometimes they get some new shoes if they need it. So we're going to do that. And then we are going to do a college tour for Rhea. Rhea's right now at a 2-year college, and she got a scholarship, so she's getting that completely for free. And then we're going to transfer to a 4-year university. She has one in mind, and we're going to take a tour of that. And they have a lot of good, they want to give her a lot of free money for it to go there, and it's really close to home. So she'll be able to stay at home and commute there, and it's in a nice area too. So it's safer. She doesn't have to drive through the downtown. It's way better. So we're going to go take a tour of that. And then it's our 15-year anniversary, me and Leo. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it's going to be 15 years. I was actually talking to my dad on like what to get him, and I have a couple ideas, but a lot of the things I get for Leo, we don't have a lot of similar hobbies. Leo likes sporting events. He likes, you know, other stuff that I don't want to talk about on the internet, like he likes like hunting stuff, right? So, but he, like not hunting, Anyways, so I was thinking like, what's he get him? So I'm kind of, what are your thoughts? I was thinking about buying him some time to go to the range, like maybe like, I don't know. Do you just like say, hey, can I get like a time slot? I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it. But I thought that would be like really fun, and maybe like get 2 spots so he can take somebody with him and they can like go and like have fun, and then like give him money, or like maybe get him a gift card for like Hooters so they can go and like do that and then like go into Hooters afterwards. I know that's not like a romantic like anniversary gift, but I'm gonna tell you something. I've been with my man for 17 years, married for 15. This works for us. I'm not gonna make him take me to any of these things because I'm not fun. And I don't want to ruin his fun by me not being fun, like sitting at a baseball game or a football game or doing the range stuff. That's just not my thing. So I'd rather him enjoy it and do something he enjoys for himself. Like that's a gift. Like for me, is for watching me to him to do stuff that he enjoys. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the book club. This is the new book. My friend Paige Danielle, if you guys don't know who Paige Danielle is, check her out. She has a YouTube. She doesn't really post a lot anymore, but she is very active on TikTok and Instagram, so check her out. And she's recently kind of got me into thrillers. I've been reading a couple books by Frida McFadden. I read The Inmate. That was pretty good. I read The Silent Patient. That one was like, I did read Crescent City, the first one. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I listened to Crescent City on Audible, and I had it at like up speed at like almost 3. Okay, it took me a month. Wasn't a fan, but I really do like Frida McFadden. Paige said that if you liked her, she said this book was better than any of the Frida McFadden books, even The Inmate. This one is called The Only One Left by Riley Sager, and it's, I guess that his biggest book was The House Across the Lake. I ordered this off of Amazon. I buy a lot of my books from Half Price Books. I would definitely check them out, but a lot of people said if you have a library card, your library might have this, so check it out. I was thinking we can do a book of the month club, and we can maybe do, it's not that long, so I think a month. Honestly, I might be able to read it quicker depending on what it is. But what if we did a live on March 20th at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we talked about this book? And we can maybe say, hey, you know what, halfway through, let's pick, there's like 400 pages, right? Yeah, about a little bit less than 400. Let's see, what if we got to chapter 26 by March 20th? So that's because if you're a slow reader, occasional reader, I feel like you can get there. It's not that long. It doesn't seem like the paragraphs are too lengthy or anything. So that's page 209, chapter 26. I'll leave it marked. I'm going to mark this on my book too. And that'll make that our goal. If you read past her, that's fine. You just don't give away any spoilers, right? But we can meet halfway, talk about the book, talk about the characters, and really just dive into it. I am not using my Kindle right now. I am doing all paper books. I need to take a break on devices. I need to undevice myself. First off, all my work is on the computer. All my work is on the computer. All my work is on my phone. Socially, I'm on my phone. It's so much on my life that I need to go back to like old school things. So like I buy magazines, I buy paper books, I'm watching TV, I'm like doing things that like we used to do, way back when in the 90s. It hurts so much when I say that. But if you want to do a Kindle, you can do a Kindle too, whatever the case may be. But let's focus on getting to chapter 26, and on March 20th, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will do a live and we will talk about it. And if you guys like it and we want to do more books, we can pick out another book for each month, and we could do a live maybe once or twice a month talking about it. I think it'll be a fun way for us to kind of invest a little bit of time into us. I find reading to be very much a self-care type of hobby. I feel like it's really good to just kind of clock out and spend a little bit of time enjoying it. enjoying a book, getting into your imagination, using this muscle up here, you know, not mindless scrolling, and really just deep diving into a whole new world. So we'll do The Only One Left by Riley Sager for the book of the month. And if you guys want to do another one, let me know. But I think this would be so fun, and we could do it together, and we could do a live, and we could all meet. And I think it'll be a really great way. I don't have a lot of like friends in real I sound like a loser. I don't have a lot of friends in real life. I think I have friends, but we all have lives. So I think it's and it's kind of hard to find friends, right? I mean, it's not like we're out in the world anymore. That's another thing about social media and the internet. We don't have to be out there. I feel like doing these lives and talking to people who have have a like-minded conversation with people, and maybe, you know, just mingle and have a little bit of girls time or whatever. Guys too, if you want to read it, we can do it together. So March 20th, I'll leave all this down below. Let me know if you're excited. I am setting some major goals. This year we are getting a pool, not like a permanent pool, maybe like one, we'll see how this goes, but like one of those like temporary pools, you know what I mean, right? Like the couple $100 ones. We're gonna get one this year, and I'm very, very excited. My mom does have a pool, but my kids want their own pool. Like they want to have their friends here. They want to like, and I get that. I get that. So we're going to get one. That's what we're going to do I've been saving, and if we get any tax money, it's going to go towards it. So what we're going to start, my big thing for March is to start cleaning up my yard. I need to empty out my planters. I'm getting rid of all my planters and getting new ones. I'm going to start kind of figuring out the layout of what I want to do with the pool, clean up some of the yard. We are having Sophia graduation parties, so we're gonna start cleaning that up. There's just a lot of mess, a lot of debris. You know, life pretty much stopped pretty much in October outside, so you got to go out there and like kind of bring everything back to life. We got to aerate the grass and fertilize it and all that. I don't know, whatever it's called. Leo does that part, but get ready for our spring yard cleanup. I have a couple ideas about some pools. If you guys have one of those pools, let me know if you guys have like a brand or a type that you think are so great, or if you have the exact opposite, like, hey, stay away from this certain one, it's garbage. Please let me know. I found one, I believe it was at Costco, and it came with like the filter, the ladder, a solar cover, the pool, obviously, and I think that was it. Oh, and it had like a tarp on the bottom to put the pool on top or something like that. I think it was like $500, so not too crazy. I think that's pretty affordable, and I'm hoping that it's a good one. So if you guys have any recommendations or anything to stay away from, please let me know. That's including pool cleaning supplies. I also want to touch up some of my cabinet paints. I did paint my kitchen cabinets a few years back, and I try to go through like once a year and like touch up like the wood trim, touch up the cabinets, just kind of give a little refresh of the house, like kind of like a spring cleaning. It's been warm, so I've been cleaning, dusting, mopping. My house has been spectacular. I love that for me, but we do have to touch up some of the paint there. We are going to finish the basement bathroom. If you guys have been here for a long time, you guys would have known that bathroom should have been done 2 years ago. All he has to do is tile the bathtub or this bathroom stall, like the shower stall. That's all he has to do. He said he's gonna do it. He's doing it this month, okay? Or we ain't gonna make it to that 15 years, I'm telling you. Kids, I need to get my kids to clean out their closets, okay? Specifically Sophia. You know how you have that one kid who just doesn't care about their room? That is Sophia. I don't know what to do. Like, should I go in there and clean it and just start tossing everything? I don't know. She's 14. I don't want to I try to give him a little bit of privacy, but also like, you can't, this is my house. You know what I mean? This is my house. You're a temporary resident here. This is my house. You just messing up the space here, girl. I don't know. So, but Sophia needs to clean out that closet, clean out her room. They need to go through these clothes that don't fit them no more. I caught like Becky with a Halloween costume for like 6 years ago. What are you keeping the Halloween costume for? I don't know, but we are cleaning out some closets. I've already done mine, and I've already done my front hall closet, but I need to get on. And you know, when you go do your stuff for your kids' rooms, you gotta pack patience because you know you're gonna lose it. That's very much the case. I just actually did this yesterday. I went through and got rid of some clothes that I don't wear anymore. None of them fit. They're too big. And I know that like probably seems like a first world problem, but it's really hard it's very expensive. It's very expensive to repurchase clothes all over again. And it's at the point where like my jeans, like I can take them on and off without unzipping them and unbuttoning them, and all I'm in is workout clothes. So I've been getting rid of some stuff. I've been handing it out. Like a lot of the Abercrombie jeans I gave away. I gave some to my kids. I gotta buy clothes that fit. So that's another thing I'm doing for myself is we'll get to it. We'll get to it. All right, so self. This is my self goals, all right? What are your goals for yourself? We have goals for our kids, goals for our home, goals for our job. What about you? What are you investing into yourself, okay? Spring clean your soul, baby. Get you ready so you can have the best time. And self-care is not selfish. Taking some time and looking through your closet and looking through your clothes, trying them on, chucking stuff, don't feel bad about it. Get rid of it. Okay, you don't need the clutter, you don't need the mess. And if you haven't worn that outfit in like 4 years, get rid of it. Okay, it's probably not even in style anymore. You probably don't even like it, you're just waiting. And stop buying clothes for a reason. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna get this dress. I don't know what, I'll have a reason to wear it, and you never wear it, but you just loved it so much, don't do that. Same thing with heels. If you can't walk in them heels, don't buy them. Okay, on to the next thing. For my self-care, daily stretch and meditation. I have been doing a lot of gua sha, a lot of rolling. I've really been helping with like my TMJ. A lot of my TMJ is stemming from neck tension, and it's going into my jaw. So I've done Botox in my masseters, which helped a great deal, and I did some Botox in my traps. I think it's wore off because they're not as down as they were, but I've been rolling them out and it's been better. So I'm just gonna leave that. If I gotta do the Botox in my traps, I can probably do it again, but I'd rather not. I'm just working on rolling out my legs, really focusing on like fascia blasting. I've been ironing out like my skin. You know, I showed you guys that in a video to really help with like loose skin. It's like a fat burning iron. Really focusing on my skin, because I feel like I am not giving it the attention it needs, and it's showing. My skin is very dry, it's flaky, I don't feel like I'm very glowy at all, and I need to work on that. So I'm investing in stretching and just doing UV light therapy, all that stuff, because it really does help. UV lights, it really does help. It helps with inflammation, helps with stress, it helps with pores, it helps with anti-aging, it helps your skin glow. I mean, look into it, but it really is. If you can kind of chuck some money aside, there's all different versions, you know, some are more money than others, but they're not injectables. I know a lot of you guys aren't into injectables. Check it out. So I really want to work. So this is going to go into like I'm going to do a whole weight loss update. We are changing up my plan. We are changing everything. I'm just waiting on my coach. She's been really busy. She was really sick, and this weekend she's at the Arnold. So I don't think I'm going to hear anything from her yet, but I'll make a separate video on that. But I really want to make sure that I'm focused on doing a lot more ab work. And for cardio, I want to make sure I'm doing the stairs at least 3 times a week. I've been doing a lot of treadmill, and I really like the stairs for fat loss. So I really want to make sure I'm kicking my butt up on those stairs, because they're awful. They're really awful. And I give myself every reason not to do it. My dad's included. Daily gratitude. I am happy to say that I am going to have to buy a 5-minute gratitude journal. I'm almost finished. I think I have like maybe like 2 weeks left in it, and I gotta buy a new one. So I've been daily gratitude journaling every day since September 20th, and it's changed my life. Every day I do my daily gratitude, and every morning I listen to affirmations. I say them out loud. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. My house is quiet, no one's up, just me. Leo's at work, and I'll wipe down my counters. I kind of get my kitchen in a nice space so it looks nice and clean. My house just, it really works. If you guys want to see like a morning routine and kind of how I do all that, how I keep my life from being out of control, because I feel like if your environment is out of control, your head's out of control. If your house is cluttered, your mind is cluttered. I make sure my environment is not, I'm not saying pristine, honey, because that's not the case, but I make sure that there's not a lot of clutter. I make sure that it's tidy, it's neat. If anybody were to pop by, for the most part, it's all good. If you guys want to see how I've made that routine and made it work, where it is totally workable for every person at every chapter of their lives, whether you got a newborn, a toddler, a teenager, whether you're working, you know, 60 hours a week, trust me, this routine is workable for all situations, and it does make a massive difference in your day-to-day life. So another thing is dress for life. I have been really focusing on making a vision, like a capsule wardrobe. I have my little Pinterest going, and I am pulling ideas, what I actually want to wear, what would I wear, not like what I see people wearing, but I'm like, I have nowhere to wear that to, but like really day in and day out outfits that I would wear that I feel comfortable in. I've been really trying to push myself into that, and I've been doing really well. Just the fact that I don't have really a big variety of clothing right now to wear is what's kind of inhibiting a lot of that. But I want to be very intentional with the pieces I buy. I don't want to just buy to buy. I want to buy stuff that I know that I can wear and I can like mix and match it throughout the seasons. You know what I mean? So doing that. Therapy 3 times a month. Shout out to Courtney. I've been in therapy with her for over 2 years now. She's changed my life. If you are struggling, get a therapist. They will change your life. They will help you. They're not only an unbiased person to listen to you and just hear you out when you feel like nobody else can. They also teach you different coping mechanisms, ways to handle situations, ways to identify your triggers, how to walk away from your triggers. They are life-changing. If you find one, it may not be the first one, may not be the second or the third. It took me three people. Courtney was the 4th, and we clicked and we are vibing ever since. So give it a try, and just because the first one isn't for you, that's okay. You just got to interview them. It's like going on a date, right? Just not everybody's a perfect fit. And slowing down and embracing the soft life. Now, I know soft life sounds super cliche, along with that girl and stuff like that. But even when I was doing like the feminine society, very much into that. Soft life meaning the hustle culture, where you're just literally like at 100% go, 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 go. That you're just, from the time you wake up to the time you sit down at night, you're like, where did the day go? Because you cannot slow down and enjoy the moments. There's no need. I can still get my work done and not feel like a maniac while doing it. You know, feeling like, because I woke up at 9, I'm already behind. I'm not doing that anymore. You know, if I got to start work, if I got to start dinner is at, a little bit later than I usually do, then I start dinner a little bit later than I usually do. Have an apple until it's ready. Like stop putting so much pressure and time restraints and time constrictions and unrealistic expectations on yourself, and embrace the slowdown. Spring is such a good time to embrace this. Everything is coming back to life. Everything is blossoming into its best being. Water yourself, give yourself some chances to grow, and really allow yourself to bloom into the best version of yourself. If you were just going to sit in the house and just create a tunnel of chaos for yourself, you're never going to fully bloom, and you're never going to live to your best potential, and you're never going to allow people to see you at your fullest potential, and you want that. So really take the time and jot down some ideas, for yourself. Like, how can I slow down? How can I embrace this? If you have small kids, okay, and I'm telling you this because I've been there. I've been a mom almost longer than I've been an adult at this point, more than half my life. And what I can tell you is, and I know you've heard it time and time again, the nights are long but the days are short. And before you know it, your kid's going to be turning 20 and you're going to be looking back and wondering. And I can tell you with my kids, I regret that the most, because I was literally just trying to make it through the day, every day, where I was just, by the time I was just exhausted, because I felt like I was always behind, and I never enjoyed the moments because I always felt like I had to make more money so they could have nice shoes, or I had to, do this, or my house had to be squeaky clean because of this, or, I didn't have any structure, I didn't have any routine, and I was just scrapping to get by. And make these routines, initiate them, set the balance for your home, because if you set the balance, if you set the tone, they will follow it. They will follow you, and because you're the queen of the castle. As much as people think the king runs it, honey, it's the queen, and they will fall in line with whatever you set. So take those moments. Where do you struggle the most? Is it your morning? Is it getting the day started? Is it the night? Even with my kids, I have a 10-year-old and a 14-year-old that I get up for school every day. I don't have any bad mornings. I don't have those mornings anymore. We have established a routine. The girls get ready. They got their whole days going. I wake them up a little bit earlier. It works. Trust the process. Is it easy at first? No, but you will get there. I want to talk about some pits. I like the pits and perks of the month. So for February, we had some pits and we had some perks. The biggest pit for me, I'm going to be honest with you, I've had a lot of family issues going on. Pretty much for the last, since January, there's been a lot of family issues. And it's not fun, but it is what it is. You work through them. You can't let these things ruin your life, and you can't let them set you down. Just work through them. My perk of the month was the beautiful weather and the self-growth. The beautiful weather, spring coming in early, it's just really, the seasonal depression is leaving, and I felt good, honey. I love the beautiful weather. I read this quote, and it says, "Beauty blossoms from inside." And that is the truth. Pour into yourself, embrace yourself, give yourself the time and energy you need. Stop pouring from an empty cup. Let me know how your month's going. Are you excited for March? It's gonna be a great month. It's a great month to have a great month. It's a great day to have it's a good day to have a good day. Something wonderful is gonna happen today. Claim it, affirm it, know that it's already yours. Don't forget, March 20th, Book of the Month Club. It is Riley Sager, the only one left. Let me know if you guys are gonna join in. Thank you guys so much for being here. Happy March, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, friends.